and we got the package. Jono, where actually are you from in Australia?
Out of Melbourne in Victoria.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. We did get more rain. What is that? Almost 4/10, third of an inch, something like that. Absolutely rocking along. So, spent most of the morning sitting in front of a computer. We actually have to head south today. We have to pick up a package. Like quite a bit south. Well, not that far south. And let's see what we got into yesterday. I did get some tools. I would like to work on a few projects before I got to get out of here. Then we got a lot planned. So I appreciate you guys watching along. I'm gonna back my pickup over here. We'll get that unloaded and go from there. We did get fuel, which I forgot that was in there. Might be a little warm, so it pressurizes a little. Relieve the pressure on that. So we went to both Harbor Freight and Tractor Supply for, well, fencing stuff, all sorts of assortment. The biggest thing I needed was a puller to pull that off, which I don't know if the one I got is going to be the right one or if we're going to do something different. But we got all sorts of tools. So ratchets. Something we're usually missing is wheel bearing nuts, the wheel, yeah, log nuts. So I did get a set of that. And honestly, yeah, Harbor Freight's been good to me. I didn't have a level. That's why the post, it got leveled, but not perfect. So I did get trays, some organization. My goal is to get a toolbox. And honestly, I look at theirs and I say, okay, like it's nice. And then I say, okay, spending, like I need a decent sized toolbox. It's not like 3 drawers, 4 drawers is going to work. So even spending $1,200-1,500 on a toolbox, I'm like, we'll hold off right now. We got to get through, well, 1, paying off fertilizer, 2, getting spray done, and then we'll be in a better place. So all they had at Tractor Supply was the basic one. I'll tell you what, this fence is hot. I just got zapped by it. My hand was on that, but put it on and it's lighting up all the way to 7,000 volts. That'll keep them in. It just shocked the hell out of me. There's a few places that the grass is touching and whatnot, but that's still hot wire. Put that back on over there. Let me think about that. I got a wire here that I'm trying to do while it's still hot. Back to itself. You guys saw all that action. So that wire was hanging, dragging there. Keep in mind, because somebody did already write in the comments, and I'm not saying they're a keyboard warrior, but if you're gonna tell me how to do something, at least be right on it. And he said, oh look, the cows are the grounding point. This is an earth wire. No, this and the bottom one are earth wires, so every point it goes through. So they fenced this fence very, very nicely. And cows look awesome. Like, they should have enough days that we're probably going to be gone for a few days, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going on vacation actually. No. So, yeah, they got enough for a few days in here. What is touching? Oh, that's touching. Oh. Let me get a piece of something. We're gonna have to wrap that. I didn't even notice that before. It does say that there's a grounding issue. That's why I'm checking it. So it knows that it's got an issue going on. So I got the old post and they use this plastic wrap around it. Rubber. We'll throw that right around that and that should be good. The proper thing to do would be shut the fence off, but we don't have time for that. Well, we do, but at the same point. Ah! F***. Oh! Oh, that's hot! Holy smokes! Oh! Yeah, the cows are not gonna get out of that. Oh, I should have shut it off. We'll have to get some more plastic rubber and well, yeah, like this. That touching. There's a few spots where some of the brush, well, as you see right here, which that stuff doesn't help. Burdocks, I friggin' hate them. Just got that in my mouth. That was great. Okay, after feeling that, yep, that was slick. After feeling that fence, holy smokes, that was a good time. Yeah, they should have 2 or 3 days worth of feed in here. And then when we get back, I'll have, well, yeah, I'll have some help and we'll do some big time fencing stuff. Did a little something different. You guys will see with what we're picking up. Tractors are parked up. We're gonna head south. Got a hotel down by the city. Gotta be at the airport at 5:15 or something like that. So I figured it made more sense. Used a couple of my points from my previous life. Got a hotel room and things are greening up, which is really, really nice. Like really, really nice. So, well, we'll head down the road. Coming down into the valley here. Yep, all the corn planted. Looks good. They got some crazy soil. Just passed in 2 Infinity custom chopping trucks and had to look at the Snapchat map, and looks like Wesley is over at Pro Cops chopping. Or well, he's done now if the trucks are going another way. So corn looks good down through here. Hell yeah, brother. Looks really good. We made it. The whole, I don't know what he's doing, but we made it. Hotel. We're like 40 minutes from JFK. I guess tomorrow it's all gonna be one video, but you guys are gonna see what goes on, and I'll explain exactly how this all worked out once I get the package in the car. So Nico and I are gonna jump in here. I'm gonna probably get some dinner. We gotta be at JFK for like 5:15, 5:30. So I think the package lands at 5:13, but alrighty. He's gonna mosey his way in, and you don't even know what room we're in. It is 4:30 a.m. We are rolling to the airport. Let's get going. Have made it to JFK Airport, and we're gonna figure out where we're going. We're going Terminal 8. Pulled over here. We made it out of the city. We're at Salems, what is it, Clever Rack site. This is actually where that double rake that I was running came from, back when it was Hudson tractor. And we got the package. Jono, where actually are you from in Australia?
Out of Melbourne in Victoria.
For all you Australian people, we have an Australian. We hired him. He came for fencing. That's really what we're doing. So we're actually going to tour around a little bit. Give him a background.
So I'm a dairy farmer back home, and yeah, drunk Snapchats create social groups.
And you end up in America for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where Yanko went. Zero idea. So we're gonna do some touring over the next few days. Not just pointless touring. We've got stuff to do, and we're gonna see some cool things. This thing brand new. It looks it. Been sitting a while, but I like that rotary mower. Just figured we should pull in, check some things out. It's definitely brand new, but it's been sitting here. Brand new Big M. Big M 450. So we've been to their other location that is in Salem, New York. I like that. That is a lift and rotate one. So narrow transport. It's got 2 sets of wheels, as you see. $680. Somebody put some feed through it. This little machine. Not too bad. Figured first tractor stop. The old boy, he flew into Los Angeles, then to JFK, and he was missing tractors. What did they do here? They just reinforced it? That's kind of... Huh. This would be the goal someday. So, twin twister. Hell of a setup. Yeah. Something like this for spreading pack and maybe doing some custom spreading. Show me a dog that has more fun. Had to swing up through here. Will Rock Farm. Yeah, Maxwell, where we're going, does quite a bit of manure hauling over here with them, and they got 2 new deer choppers. They got manure trucks sitting here. All sorts of action going on. They milk a few cows here. Just a few. Mixer has duals all the way around on it, so spray trailer set up. Ainsworth tanker here. This is Van Buren, I think, or something. I believe that's his name. Yep. I don't know whose truck that is. That's a smaller tank too. What is that, 1206 or whatever they are? Hating life. Their corn looks really, really good. Got a little bit of nitrogen burnout there. First actual stop of the day. Here we are. Got to teach a Australian man Dutch Hollow Farms Chittenden. Let's go check it out. So here we are, Dutch Hollow. What town is this actually? We got Quade Kirk, Maxwell, Janet. Jono is learning. So they do a lot of stuff with school groups. So currently there is an elementary school group here getting a tour, learning all about it. They're milking 850 or so here. All jerseys, all registered. Very top notch. I never knew this was even here.
No?
No. So how many school groups do you guys got?
They just started like 3 weeks ago because they do it right at the end of the year. I don't know. She probably runs like 500 students through here a year, maybe.
Yep.
It actually all started with Beth, Megan's mother,
Okay.
before they got divorced, and she's kind of the one that started this. And but you saw it coming in, like I mean, we're close to suburbia.
Oh yeah. No,
We're
absolutely.
close to Albany suburbia.
That's what I was telling him. It's
But
20
we're
miles
also,
to Albany.
But we're also New York City summer home people.
Yep.
Too, so there's.
You still shipping a load of milk to the city every week, or?
They get like a third of the load here and then 2/3 over at Holmes's.
Oh, okay.
It's like they pick up 19,000 every night. And then we're part of Hudson Valley Fresh.
Yep.
And we were originally just members, but now there's been enough farms that have gone out, like Kiernan's just went out.
Yes.
So now they're picking up 20,000 every other day from us. So we've always been members, but now they're actually taking our milk.
Taking a lot.
And then Forfeit Fowl, he's up in Steventown. He picks up 2 or 3 times a week. He's just got a little van with the little box. You ever see those plastic boxes with like the liner in them?
Yep.
And then they just throw the liner away. He picks up like 5 or 8,000 every time.
Huh.
And then we also send milk to Hylon.
Yep.
Because they market under All Jersey, and Maple Line
Yep.
is All Jersey milk too. So they
Okay.
technically have to buy
All Jersey milk.
because they're actually like there's an actual like trademarked.
That's our dry cows. These 2 pens are similar. These are both like a second lactation pen. And then in the far barn, there's a 2-year-old pen, and then a pregnant cow group. 2 pregnant cow groups. Yeah. So we right now we got like a fresh group, then they go to like a mid lactation group, and then they go to like a a pregnant group, and then they actually go to a low pen where they're getting ready to dry off.
So you're probably doing that like daily moving around.
Once a week, every couple weeks.
Yeah.
When we dry off cows, like so we dry off cows that pulls, yeah. So you pull 10 cows out of the low pen, which means you need to find 10 cows to put back in the low pen. You put 10 cows in the mid lactation into the pregnant. But we've talked about changing that because there's a lot of research, and we've actually looked into. If you look at like the milk curves, like every time there's a pen move, like, you know, pen move,
It's an effect.
no, it goes down. Like, you know, because the cows are stressed out and
Culture shock.
new
Makes it much different.
yeah. So we're gonna, I think it's going ahead in the future, we're gonna try to do less pen moves. It'd just be easier for us and less stress on the
Do you
cows.
have to do that physically? You find that cow pusher out, or do you want all those sort gate?
Pretty much how we do it is we do it as we're coming out of the parlor. We've got some catch pens and
Like a manual catch pen?
It's manual, yeah.
Okay.
or as like if we're moving a cow, say from here to the low pen in there, we'll just watch them as they're coming through the parlor and just a couple people in there, open the gate, let her in, and it's all manual. We don't have any automatic slurpee.
Yeah, okay. Because that goes a long way.
So more milk cows, newer barn, dry cows, boxcar Magnum, you know.
Good pump
Well, it
track.
works good because you can pull it off and then put something on.
Need a lot of power to spin that propeller.
Yeah.
What do you do to spread
It's-
the slurry? And does it just get?
You got
injected on the
irrigators?
fields, or?
Yeah, in the summer it's generally put in a pond, and then in the summer when it's dry as hell, people empty pond out with either an umbilical cord or tanker it, or
Okay, so you might haul it with tractor and tanker then.
yeah, or some farms just let it evaporate through the heat of summer and it goes back down to 40% and they get another summer in it. They don't use it for
But yours is just milk, wash down water, right?
Yeah, ours specifically at our place, we pump every day, tanker onto the paddock every day, like
Okay.
three loads a day.
And and you just spread it onto the paddocks?
Yeah, straight on the paddocks after grazing, and I treat it like I would urea, nitrogen,
Okay.
21 day pulse, sort of thing.
But that stuff's like almost, is that thin enough that you could like run it through like a irrigation gun or something? Or?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like
Yeah.
we could have a hit there.
People love it. So you got a pit underground here?
Yeah, this barn is separate. It holds about like 2 weeks worth of more.
Oh, okay.
Got it blown out muffler.
Ah, you don't need that. More horsepower. This is the setup that actually pulls this 4,300 gallon. You just put some weights on it and send it. And that's it. Dillers, white trucks, styling. High moisture. What's your
Usually
haylage in here?
and the corn piles on the side.
You chop or grind the dry hay?
We have a roto grind. We'll run it through there.
You do it like Mike Chambers where you put 8 bales on it?
That old roto grind over there.
Okay. You run 2 feed trucks?
Yep, 2 feed trucks, 2 telehandlers. One to deface, one to load, and then one guy sits in the loader while the other guy hops between the 2 feed trucks.
How long it usually take to feed?
About 2.5 hours. Just one drop.
Yep. A little different than you, right?
The problem with a big pile like this is you get the bird damage and the open face and the spoilage.
Yep.
There isn't really a whole lot of options.
Without pouring a lot of concrete and having multiple piles.
Would you put divider walls in? And
We could. Like, we've already come down here once, and then we started again with another row.
so front walls, you got front walls. Okay.
This is what my ground needs. Some deep tillage work. 7520 would not pull this in the ground though. I can tell you that. What is this? This is a 310. It might. Probably not though. The ground is just so hard. But it needs some deep ripping.
Locally to home,
Look at that. Is that hood on the right one good? Maybe. That's what I need. Well, I might have one. I just gotta call the right people. Kind of been dragging my feet because we've been busy. Oh, it's all cracked up front. So the early 300s have that cowl on it, which we could cut it out and make it all cracked up front. Hey there, buddy. How we doing? Calf barn.
It's like it's a thing, like into the south.
And they go down to the heifer barn on the other side over there where they got pasture and stuff, and they're usually pregnant birds.
So you're breeding at 13 months or younger?
Younger, like 10 months. Yeah.
So I breed like 14 to 15.
For Holsteins, it's common. For Jerseys, they breed them earlier.
Correction. Transition barn. Maxwell wants a bigger calf barn.
My sister.
Sister.
My own.
You are tiny. What are you doing today? Pre-fresh group. Calving pens. Yeah, pretty organized. Now we are on to the real stuff. The equipment side of it, you know. Some more trucks. Quaid out there. Look at him working hard. There he is. And the shop. the seed boxes. So Janet, who is Maxwell's girlfriend, she's actually the Seedway rep, and that's why we planted some Seedway corn this year. 450, 630. Red combine. I forget. 2166. Yeah. All the goodies. All the goodies. They put flour in, that's what this is, and Yanko's gonna be covered in it. 16 row. You do any soybeans?
We used to. We haven't in 2 or 3 years.
Rigs. Big bell grinder. Someday. Someday. Got the snowmobile over there ready to rock and roll. That's a priority. No? Appreciate
No problem.
the tour. Tell Quaid we appreciate it too. He'll have to watch the videos. Then he'll know we appreciate it. But we're on to the next stop, which we're not really sure what it is yet. I didn't give enough of a background on Jono as far as why he's here. So he's on vacation for 3 weeks here. He's going to London after that. He's an Australian dairy farmer. We had to look back. The first time we talked was December of 2014, so when I was in New Zealand. Ever since then, we've just kind of, you know, chatted away, been social. We're all in a Snapchat group together with people from all over the world, all farmers and whatnot, and he's here visiting. I offered to pick him up at the airport, line him up with some stuff, so currently he's off with somebody else, and well, we'll go back. We're gonna go see one other person, then we're gonna go move some equipment around for myself, probably do some fencing, then we'll see some more stuff, then we got to pick up some other equipment, we got to do some farming. So these next few well, multiple videos, we're gonna see diversity as far as other people's operations, some of the stuff I have to still do, some of the stuff I have to pick up. Hopefully we'll go get the 10-wheeler is the plan, and then he can see people along the way, and somebody might come grab him and take him to their place for a little while. But that is where we're at. We're not just aimlessly driving around, we're actually seeing good friends of ours. Everybody's in the group, or we're seeing people that know people that are in the group. So I actually we took this trip up north, which you'll see in future videos, because I came up to see my girlfriend. She's busy all week and she works next weekend, so I won't see her for 7 days, maybe longer than that. Yeah, so, and I shaved the mustache off, so she was not a fan of that. I had it for 24 hours. We shaved out. You'll see in future videos. But alrighty, appreciate you guys watching along. We're gonna have some more of this content. We're gonna go see some great people, and we'll do some farming. I'm in the works of figuring out my spraying and getting everything else ready. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Remember, DuffyAg.com merch is available pre-order till the 22nd, and then after that I gotta figure out what the plan is. If you can't afford it, don't badmouth it. It's just, come on, just don't run it down just because you want to sit on the keyboard. So I know not everybody's a keyboard warrior, I'm just saying. So we work hard on the merch. I tried to bring you guys the best possible quality, and that is why I do it. And it's awesome seeing people wearing Duffy Ag. So see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.